Boom. Alright, what's up? We're back. 4 videos in a row. Let's go. Give it up. Give it up. Come on. You guys are too nice. Stop. Yo, stop. Yo, before y'all clap this long. Anyways, I'm back with that. Disneyland. I almost just said the wrong name right there. Back with the Disneyland. Why I hate my job. Disneyland part 2. Highly requested. Actually, I did a poll on Instagram and it was like 50-50. So, I mean, since I was already just thinking about Disneyland, so it's like, whatever. I'm gonna just do part 2 right now. Restaurant will probably be next. But like I said, guys, I could do like 10 of these videos from this amusement park. Anyways, without further ado, actually hold up. Before the video starts, go follow me on Instagram so that you can take part in the next Q&A. Anyways, let's get into the video. I still haven't got a haircut, as you can see. I'm running out of hats also, so last time when I talked about the amusement park, I kind of broke down like some of the job tasks, you know, what we did, pulling in the chain, opening seats. I talked about a lot of the stupid people that we deal with, but like there's an endless supply of stupid people that come to amusement park. Like, but I don't want to be too rude to the people, so I'm gonna start this video by talking about a time where I was not a good employee. Alright, so all day you got everybody coming up through the line. 16 people come, get in the train. At least like half of them are scared, right? Having second thoughts. Oh no, I don't want to go. Oh, they're like asking you, am I gonna die? Is it safe? Is it safe? The amount of people that ask, is it safe? After a while, you just get like fed up with it. It's like, yo, like, look, the train, it's been running all day. You stood in line, you watched 1,000 people before you go, be fine, get off the ride, smiling, happy. You waited 2 hours for this. Now you're having second thought, just get in and go. Everybody comes back the same. Like sometimes you just, like, I know, look, I know, it's a scary ride, it's intimidating, you get up there, oh, it's a little bit scary, but when you're there all day, it's just like, yo, just get in, we're trying to get through this line. So anyways, this one time, small kid, like small kid, and he's by himself, sitting in the back seat, and he's kind of scared, and I'm like, yeah, you'll be fine, go lock up the train, and the kid, I hear him, I'm literally pulling the thing to send the train, and I hear the kid yelling like, no, stop, I don't wanna. But I've already pulled the thing, and the train hadn't really started moving yet. I could have stopped it, I guess, but like, who knows how far the train's gonna slide down the brake, and you know, it's just easier, just like, pretty much, if I've already pulled it, and you're asking me to stop, it's like, come on. I'm like, yo, like, I'm not stopping it. So then I just kind of like look off in the distance, like pretending I'm like checking the track or something, like, oh. And then the train goes out of the station. Everyone in line's like, yo, the kid didn't want to go. Oh no. I'm like, oh, like I look up, I'm like, oh no, like, oh, it's too late now. I guess he'll just come back and be fine like everyone else. I'm watching the train in the ride. And at first, I look in the back seat, I don't see anybody. I'm like, whoa, trying to watch. All right, train's coming again. I see this kid in the back seat, and he's like hunched over, like holding on. The kid literally looked like he was dying. And if anyone knows this ride, the back seat is the worst. The back seat's the fastest seat, right? Because the whole train goes over a hill and like whips the back seat with it. So, yeah. And he's in there by himself. So then I'm like, okay, now I'm feeling kind of bad, right? But whatever. The kid lives, train comes into the station, and I'm like, all right, he's fine. He's terrified, right? As soon as they unlock the seat, he goes to run out of the seat, trips on the end of the seat, into the deck. Oh my. Now the kid's on the ground crying. First aid has to come. He can't breathe. He cut his leg open on the seat. I'm like, ugh. I should have just let the kid go. And then that kid literally ended up being on the deck for like 45 minutes with like first aid and everything. I was like, but there's also like times where I've been like a good employee. Like I've been a good ass employee. You know, one time, yo, I'm gonna get fired for making this video. Example of when we were good employees. So Obviously, it's an old wooden roller coaster. Like, sometimes shit breaks. The ride's safe though. But like, sometimes shit just breaks and needs to get fixed, like, right away. So anyways, one time, it's like a night, and it was kind of like raining, pretty dead too. The park wasn't too busy. It was just me and Yannick. Yannick's literally like FaceTiming his girl. I'm watching the train, right? And then it goes down this one drop, and we see like, boom! I see like sparks and shit. Like Yannick even gets off FaceTime. Whoa, what the hell was that? So there's nothing we can do when the train's out there, right? We're like, ooh, we're just praying that the train comes back into the station. You know, it comes back in, everybody's all cheering, they're happy. Me and Yannick are like looking at them like y'all good? Like, me and Yannick, the good employees that we are, shut the ride down, call maintenance. I tell maintenance what I saw. I'm like, yo, like, I straight up saw sparks. We both heard the noise. They look at me, they're like, it's raining out. They're like, what did you smoke before you came to work? They go out there, and they're like, oh yeah, we gotta shut this down. Whatever this is, yeah, you definitely would have seen sparks. If you watched my last video, somebody asked me in the Q&A about like getting girls' numbers at the park. I was gonna talk about it in my last video, but I cut it out because the video was too long. But like, sometimes the girls at the amusement park are just like so brave right when the train's leaving the station, because I think that they think that they're not gonna see me again when they come back to the like, just saying outlandish shit. I wanna have you babies. Boom, train comes back in, and then it's just like, you know, you're both just like sitting there looking at each other. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like weird. But this one girl, this is just one of the stories that I always remember because this was so funny. So I'm locking all the seats. Then when I get to her seat, I lock it, and then she grabs my hand and she's like, have you ever f***ed on a roller coaster? I was so mad because she caught me off guard. I would have had a good response ready. But I was like, shit, like, yeah, all the time. Boom, next seat. And then I was telling my coworker, and this guy I was working with, he's like a little bit older. He had been there longer, so he had a lot more stories. He was telling me about this one supervisor. I only knew this supervisor for 3 weeks, right? But he was telling me about this one supervisor who apparently was just getting it on with all the girls, right? I don't want to just like say his name. We'll call him Matt. So he starts telling me stories about this legendary supervisor Matt, right? Who was just getting it on with all the girls. He's like, yo man, like straight up one time, Matt, he was hitting on a girl in line, hopped in the train with her on his shift, was making out with her while they were going up the hill, and he got caught, and he still got promoted. What? Like, I'm thinking like, yo, like, this story has to be capped. But then I get to thinking about like the time I spent with this supervisor. Let's talk about Matt for a sec, because this is literally like my first 3 weeks at working at the park, and you know, I was brand new to the ride, and he didn't even work that much, right? So just like sometimes the supervisor Matt was there, right? And this dude, you know, I think he was like a brown guy, but he was like had like these light eyes and like, you know, just the perfect jawline, all that, you know, no homo, but like dude was fine, and he knew it too. He was like he knew he had like the eye, like this look, right? So this guy, he'd always just be standing like right where the sun hits you, just. He just walked down to the end of the deck, just stand right in the sunlight, just hand on the hip, you know, just look out at the line. So I just remember something about this supervisor that will help you guys get the full picture of the type of dude this is. So after the test run in the morning, where all the staff ride the roller coaster, remember in the last video I explained how difficult it is to like bring the train in. You know, you got to pull these heavy things. There's 2 of them. You got to pull them. You got to time it with the train, watch the speed of the train, all that. This guy's doing it with his fucking legs, unlocking the seats with his hands. I'm like, yo, what? He's like, oh man, like I used to be better at that too. And like he was just all about the bitches. Like he always used to just think that he was catching me checking out girls in line. Like literally, I would just look at the line, look back at him, he'd be, oh, yo, I got you, bro. Yo, she looks a little young, bro. Whoa. Like what? Like who are you talking about? So checking out those babes over there, man. Pretty fine. What? Who? Want me to get your number for them? Come on, I'll get your number for them. He was just non-stop thinking that he's catching me checking out girls and shit. I never actually saw him in action. I don't know, maybe he had a girl or something. But he kept offering to get girls' numbers for me. Anyways, like I said, I didn't work with him that much, right? And he didn't work that much. He was Yannick's supervisor too. Yannick never saw him. Because anytime he was at the park, he was at my ride trying to fucking checking out girls. This one day, this train comes in with like these two thick white chicks. They just, you know, crop tops, short shorts, and they're making a scene. They're getting out the train, they're laughing, they're tripping, you know, y'all get the visual, right? I'm like way down, like I'm far away, right? And I noticed this, I'm like, shit. But then I noticed Supervisor Matt, and he's lasered in, he's like, and I'm like, I finally caught him. I'm pointing at him, I'm looking at him. It was like a solid like 5 seconds before this dude literally snaps out of it. He's like, gotcha. He's like, ah. Last time I ever saw him, he literally just disappeared after that. So I never had a chance to verify all these other stories I heard about him. Anyways, back to that girl. I would never just hop in the train with someone while I was working. It's just like, there's just, you're gonna get caught. It literally carries you up to the top of the park. Everyone can see you. So everyone would definitely see me back then. Had my dreads and everything. Oh my gosh. So boom, I think I might leave it at that. I'm not trying to have these videos be too long, guys. Or should I have the videos be longer? I don't know. What do you guys like? Shorter, longer? I don't even know. Anyways, main thing is I'm being consistent with it. So come on, give it up. Come on. Alright, you guys can stop. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do the same joke as you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back probably with another rant next week. Before you guys go, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs. Can we hit 1,000 subs? Come on, let's hit 1,000 subs by next week. We got like 33 to go or something, I don't know. Hit that subscribe button, send it to a friend, tell them to subscribe, and yeah, thank you. Boom. Oh shit. Alright, this is gonna be my